recognized symbol of excellence in sports entertainment.
Hello wrestling fans, and welcome to another exciting edition of Gotmark76 this week. We have a loaded show for you filled with 3 championship matches. We begin in the World Wrestling Federation as the Intercontinental Tag Team Championship will be on the line as Dino Bravo and Earthquake defend against Strikeforce of Rick Martel and Tito Santana. We'll then head to Texas, where newly crowned world-class heavyweight champion Kevin Von Erich defends his World Heavyweight Championship against former champion the Latin heartthrob Al Perez. In our main event of the program, the newest member of the Horsemen and the man who disguised himself as Robocop to cost Lex Luger the NWA World Heavyweight Championship, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff will challenge the total package Lex Luger for the NWA United States Heavyweight Championship. Both of those men will participate in next week's NWA Clash of the Champions Miami Mayhem, but only one of them will have the US title around his waist. Let's get started with today's program and take it to WWF Superstars for the Intercontinental Tag Team Championship match. And there they are, making their way to the ring, Rick Martel and Tito Santana, collectively known as Strikeforce. And they will have their hands full with the Intercontinental Tag Team Champions Dino Bravo and Earthquake. Now this match will be contested under Texas Tornado rules, all 4 men in the ring at the same time. The first team to procure a pinfall or submission will walk out the Intercontinental Tag Team Champions, and one has to wonder that in order to take out a strong man such as Dino Bravo, to be able to work over the Earthquake may be the toughest task at hand for Strikeforce, and here they are, the Intercontinental Tag Team Champions. They won those titles at WrestleMania by defeating the Young Stallions. So Dino Bravo, the self-proclaimed world's strongest man, he is no easy opponent. But then you add in the nearly 500-pound Earthquake, and we are set to go here. The introductions being made.
Intercontinental Tag Team Tito Santana.
And love the butcher job here of WWE 2K19. So we cut that out for you. And the referee calls for the bell, and away we go. And we have Martel working over Dino Bravo, 2 of Canada's best. And Santana gets the unfortunate task of working with the big man, the Earthquake, as the Earthquake dragging Santana around the ring like he's a sack of potatoes, and Bravo working over Martel. Thus far, the champs look like they're in control. And a back body drop by Rick Martel takes Bravo over. rake of the eyes is legal, or the referee didn't see it, let's say. And Martel and Bravo working over each other, exchanging blows as Earthquake takes Santana down. Earthquake stomping away on Tito Santana, now working the arm of Tito Santana. Neckbreaker by Dino Bravo takes Martel down. Martel back to his feet. It is met with a front face lock. And Bravo continuing to work the arm of the Rick Martel. Half of the challengers in this contest as Tito Santana finds himself in a submission maneuver, is able to fight his way out and sweeps the leg of Earthquake. And the bigger they are, the harder they fall as Earthquake gets taken down to the mat. A series of forearms and elbows, and Santana goes for a clothesline. Doesn't even stun the Earthquake. A punch to the midsection is Bravo now. Oh, and a clothesline up and over. Goes Earthquake. The momentum of Tito Santana took the nearly 500-pounder over the top rope, and now this has an opportunity for Strikeforce to double-team Dino Bravo. And that may just be how Strikeforce has a chance in this contest. Santana staying on top, another clothesline. Over the top rope goes Earthquake. This time, Tito Santana follows Earthquake out to the floor. A big right hand, another right hand. And Bravo nailed Martel with a right hand, and Martel's been busted open. So we have Bravo and Martel going at it in the ring. Santana I can't believe it, having his way with Earthquake on the inside. Bravo goes for the cover on Martel and gets a 2. Oh, Bravo almost retained the titles by pinning a weakened Rick Martel. He is busted open here, and Earthquake now gaining control of Tito Santana on the outside floor. And a belly-to-back suplex on the floor by the Earthquake as Martel, I guess, got some offense, and Bravo goes on the outside, but Bravo meets him with a forearm to the back. All 4 men on the outside. The referee cannot count. It's pinfall or submission, or disqualification, I should say. And Bravo with a series of right hands, and Martel's down to a knee, and Earthquake drops a leg across the throat of Tito Santana. But Santana fires back. And a kick to the midsection. Martel trying to fight back against Bravo. And Earthquake clothesline Santana on top of steel chairs. And the referee's back is to Earthquake. If he wanted to use one of those chairs, he could probably get away with it. As Bravo chokes Martel. And both of those men are back in the ring. Martel's a bloody mess. Oh man, Martel is bleeding profusely as Bravo throws him into the turnbuckle. An elbow by Martel. And now an airplane spin by Rick Martel on Dino Bravo. And throws Bravo to the mat. And Earthquake and Santana, and a neck breaker on the floor by Earthquake. Are you kidding me? Earthquake manhandling Santana. I spoke too soon. Santana throws Earthquake back into the ring. Back and forth action here for the Intercontinental Tag Team Championship, and Bravo off the ropes and a knee to the head of Martel. He's bleeding profusely. The ref has to get in there. The ref made to stop this match. Martel is bleeding profusely. And Earthquake throwing Santana around, now working the arm of Tito Santana. A wise move, as Santana's finishing maneuver is a flying forearm, and he can't hit it if he has no arm. And Martel very, very, very slow to get up. Oh man, that blood is gone from his forehead to his chest. He is bleeding really bad. And an elbow by Earthquake on Tito Santana. And now Earthquake working the neck of Tito Santana as Bravo stomps the hand of Rick Martel and flexes to the fans here in Arizona. And now Earthquake working the neck again of Tito Santana's Bravo Ooh, Bravo with a drop kick. Martel with a drop kick on Bravo. Martel coming back. But Bravo backflips Martel up and over, and Earthquake has a camel clutch locked in on Tito Santana. Is Santana gonna submit? That is nearly 500 pounds in the lower back of Tito Santana. He's trying to fight out of it. He sneaks his arms through and puts Earthquake face first to the mat. And now Martel stomping away on Dino Bravo. Santana taking care of Earthquake. Martel, a knee drop off the top. Could that be it? He goes for the cover. The referee in position. 1, 2, and 3. And Strikeforce have won the Intercontinental Tag Team Championship. And here are some highlights from earlier in the contest. I would consider this an upset. Strikeforce is a very balanced tag team, but Martel was bloodied up early, and it was almost as if Bravo was toying with him and could have put him away several times and did not. And here's that big knee to the side of the head, but did not go for the pinfall. And I think that cost them the Intercontinental Tag Team titles. But the bloody mess that is Rick Martel and Tito Santana have found a way to pull victory. And there's the announcement, the new Intercontinental Tag Team Champions. Fans, we have much more action after this quick timeout. Don't go away, but Strikeforce is your new Intercontinental Tag Team Champions. And there's the bell. Kevin Von Erich about to defend the world class. Oh, the crucifix in the early going here. The referee in position counts 1, and a kick out at 1 by Al Perez. Kevin Von Erich won the World Class Heavyweight Championship by defeating his brother, who earlier in the evening defeated Al Perez. So a triangle of sorts here in the World Class Heavyweight title division. And Perez blocks that and nails a punch of his own. Kevin responds with a series of chops. Kerry Von Erich will get his rematch at July 4th, Independence Day, Star Wars. We will have that match the week after on the Gotmark76 YouTube channel. And up and over goes Perez, and a beautiful arm drag by the Latin Heartthrob. And a kick to the back has Kevin Von Erich in trouble. Big right hand by Kevin, blocked, kicked by Al Perez in the midsection. A chop by Kevin. And Kevin and Perez exchanging blows. They're fighting for the World Class Heavyweight Championship here. Another crucifix pinfall predicament. And a count of 1 this time. Off the ropes. Kevin Von Erich with a bunch of momentum. A beautiful standing drop kick takes Al Perez down. Now, Kevin going up top. What's he have in mind here for Perez? Perez in trouble. Oh, and Von Erich misses the elbow drop. Perez moves out of the way, and he has the spinning toe hold. The spinning toe hold. This is the precursor to the airplane spin toss. And Perez is feeling it here. And the fans here in Dallas-Fort Worth are on their feet. And Perez drop kick, oh, in the back. Kevin on his back, lands on his back on the wood floor here in the Sportatorium. And they're fighting on the outside. The referee has begun to count, and he's up to 3. Oh, and a jumping suplex by Kevin Von Erich. And Kevin will take the count out, the referee up to 4. but Perez back to his feet and back into the ring is met with a big right hand. And the PlayStation skipped, but a maneuver in the corner, and now Kevin throws Perez into the corner, charges with a knee. Into the corner, Kevin charges again with a knee. Another crucifix, but Perez makes it to the ropes this time. And a chop by Kevin. Perez fighting back, kick to the midsection. Throws Kevin into the corner, face first. And a drop kick. And Kevin's chest met that top turnbuckle. And Perez takes down Von Erich, goes for the cover. Could we have a new champion? 1, 2, and throw! A kick out by Kevin. And Perez questioning the cadence of the count. But it was only 2. And Perez goes for a kick, blocked by Kevin. An elbow on the knee. Throws Perez into the corner across the ring. Kevin charges in a blocked knee. Perez caught him. And a beautiful maneuver by Perez again. Perez had that move scouted. Of course, he was victim of it earlier in the contest. That knee in the corner. As Von Erich has him up and down with a suplex, goes Perez. Kevin Von Erich climbing the top rope. Could we be putting him away? Could it be that knee drop? He has Perez lined up. He leaps in an elbow drop off the top rope. Kevin's not done. He climbs back up to the top. I think this is a mistake. Kevin Von Erich had him possibly pinned. He's back up on the top rope. Perez is not moving. Kevin allowing Perez to get back to his feet. I'm not sure I understand what Von Erich has in mind. He leaps and comes down with a big forearm smash. I think Kevin made a mistake not going for the pinfall, but he has a claw. Locked in. Can Perez escape? Kevin has it locked in. Can Perez escape? Perez is trying to reach back. And Perez able to maneuver his body and punch to the midsection. A second one breaks the maneuver. And here it comes. Perez has Kevin up for the airplane spin toss. Oh, and Kevin's down. New champion about to be crowned. Perez pulls him to the middle of the ring. Goes for the cover to kick out at 2. Thank you, PS4, for skipping again. That was 2 7/8. Perez staying on top of Von Erich with a drop kick to the top of the back. Rolls over Kevin, goes for the cover. Referee was out of position. 1. On a kick out at 1. And Kevin owes an assist to the referee for being out of position and fires back. Kevin with a beautiful maneuver, going for the pin. Referee counts 1, 2, and no, a kick out by Perez. A back and forth contest here in World Class Championship Wrestling for the World Heavyweight title. And again, Kevin goes for the claw. He's in the middle of the ring. Can Kevin get the submission victory? And Perez is trying to fight it for everything he can. Perez already escaped from it once in this contest. Will he escape again? And Kevin lets go. I think Kevin knew that Perez was about to escape. So Kevin now climbing the top turnbuckle. He has, and he leaps and he misses again with the elbow. Perez takes Von Erich down and again, another spinning toe hold. Perez has Kevin Von Erich well scouted in this contest. Kevin back to his feet, forearm smash takes Perez down. And a clothesline by Kevin, another clothesline by Kevin. Off the ropes, and a flying clothesline by Kevin takes Perez down. Kevin throws Perez into the corner. Oh, and Perez with a kick to the face. Kevin throws Perez into the corner. Charges and a monkey flip out. Von Erich, second top turnbuckle and a beautiful crossbody up the top. Catches Perez 1, 2, and 3. And Kevin Von Erich retains the World Class Heavyweight Championship here in the Sportatorium. What a back and forth contest this was. Kevin Von Erich had the pinfall victory earlier in the contest with an elbow up the top rope, did not go for the pinfall, and I thought that may have come back to bite him in the rear end, but that did not happen. Kevin was able to secure the victory. And his first title defense was a successful one. And there is your winner and still the World Class Heavyweight Champion, Kevin Von Erich. Fans, we'll be right back with our main event. The Total Package Lex Luger defends against Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff, the U.S. title on the line. Don't go away. We'll be right back after this quick timeout.
Miami Beach, famous for its Art Deco architecture. Long strolls on the beach, hot fun in the sun. The superstars of the National Wrestling Alliance converge on Miami Beach as they present NWA Clash of the Champions, Miami Mayhem. Revenge is on the mind of the Total Package Lex Luger as he teams with Sting to go against Horseman members Paul Orndorff and World Heavyweight Champion Nature Boy Ric Flair in a tag team elimination match. The American Dream Dusty Rhodes does battle with Big Van Vader as Dusty Rhodes looks to avenge his friend and partner Nikita Koloff. Terry Funk defends the NWA World Television title against Hot Stuff Eddie Gobert. All this, plus the Steiner Brothers, the Midnight Express, Dr. Death Steve Williams, Sid Vicious, and much, much more. It's NWA Clash of the Champions, Miami Mayhem.
And it's main event time here on Gotmark76 this week as that man, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff, Robocop himself, will challenge Lex Luger for the United States Heavyweight Championship. He is being accompanied by Horseman members Tully Blanchard and Arn Anderson. And the Horsemen seem stronger than ever. Mr. Wonderful disguised as Robocop. Robocop hired by the NWA to be the special enforcer to make sure that the Horsemen or J-Tex did not interfere. Well, J-Tex is not an issue anymore as Lex Luger's relationship with them has come to an end. But how ironic it is that Orndorff becomes a member of the Horsemen, pile drives Lex Luger while he has Flair in the middle of the torture rack. And I'll tell you what, man, Lex Luger cannot catch a break. He says it's his destiny to become World Heavyweight Champion. And every time he's in the ring with Flair, by hook or by crook, and mostly by both, Ric Flair is able to hold on to that NWA World title. And now Lex Luger finds himself defending the U.S. title. He wants to get his hands on Paul Orndorff, so make no mistake that Paul Orndorff may want that U.S. title, but Lex Luger wants Paul Orndorff as well. He wants all the Horsemen. And of course, we are here in June, and the Great American Bash is just around the corner. And I'm sure that we will see some sort of combination of Lex Luger and members of the Horsemen, most likely Ric Flair or this man, Paul Orndorff, regardless of what happens in today's contest. And there he is, the challenger, weighing 252 pounds from Tampa, Florida, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. And of course, his opponent, the United States Heavyweight Champion, weighing 270 pounds from Chicago, Illinois. He is the Total Package, Lex Luger. And the face on Luger says it all. He is not a happy camper, and I would not be either. But Luger has found himself realigned with his friend Sting. If you recall last year, right around this time, Lex Luger, his former tag team champion partner Barry Windham became a member of the Horsemen, turning his back on Lex Luger. And it was Sting who stepped up to become Lex Luger's partner. They did not win the World Tag Team titles, but they were friends and they had a relationship that got sour as Lex Luger turned his back on the fans late last year. But Luger finds himself again being cheered by the NWA faithful as Mr. Wonderful takes Luger down, and this match starting off like a wrestling match. And a knee to the head by Orndorff, and Luger in trouble. And a charging clothesline takes Luger down, and Orndorff feels it from the crowd as Tully and Arn look on in the background for approval. And now Orndorff, working the neck with a series of elbows, throws Luger down to the mat. Misses with an axe handle, Luger able to move out of the way. But now Orndorff raking on the back of Lex Luger in a submission-type maneuver. And lets him out, knows he's not going to get the submission that early in this contest, especially against somebody with the talent of the Total Package. And a series of knees across the back, and Luger finds himself in trouble. Orndorff rolls him over, goes for the cover, one, and a kick out at one. Again, you're not going to beat Lex Luger that way, but it does take energy to kick out of each and every pinfall attempt. And this match thus far has been all Orndorff, but Luger fights back with a big right hand. And a takedown by Luger, and now Luger with his first with his first moments of offense in this contest. A big forearm to the back of Orndorff, but Orndorff fires back with the right hand. These two men will be on opposing sides next week at Clash of the Champions Miami Mayhem, as Lex Luger and Sting team up against... Oh, and Orndorff moves out of the way. Goes for the cover. Roll up from behind. Has a handful of tights, but Luger makes it to the ropes. Oh, we almost had a new U.S. champion there. And next week again, Clash of the Champions Miami Mayhem. Luger and Sting versus Flair and Orndorff in a tag team elimination match. That will be the main event of that show. As Luger fires back with a big right hand. Orndorff fires back with the right. Off the ropes. Charges, but Luger stalemate. Orndorff throws Luger into the ropes with a big boot. Takes Luger down. Orndorff off the ropes. Drops an elbow across the throat of the Total Package. Owes for the cover. Referee in position, counts one. And a kick out at one by Luger. And Orndorff going to the outside. And what's he doing? He's grabbing a steel chair. This is not a no disqualification match. The referee gets the chair out of Orndorff's hands, but Orndorff with a shoulder block uses the referee's distraction to take down Luger. And Orndorff has Luger, picks him up, and here comes that power slam by Orndorff, and down goes Luger. As Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard cheer on from ringside. Referee counts, but Luger makes it to the ropes again. And Luger, I can't explain it, seems a little off in this contest, but has Orndorff. And an atomic drop. And Luger flexing to the crowd here in Gainesville, trying to get the crowd behind him. Luger picks up Orndorff. Goes for a clothesline, misses. Orndorff with a schoolboy, but again, Luger makes it to the ropes. Big right hand stuns the package. This match has been controlled mostly by Orndorff. Luger getting very little offense in. And a clothesline takes Luger down. Orndorff. And where's he going? He's going outside to get that chair again. He has that steel chair again. Again, if he uses it, he'll be disqualified. Orndorff throws the chair down, takes down Luger again. Goes for the cover. Orndorff has his feet on the ropes, two! And a kick out of two by Luger. And another shoulder block. Orndorff staying. Oh, wait, the referee got knocked down. Orndorff has a chair, using it in the back of Luger. again, second time, third time. Takes the chair down. Orndorff has Luger. Positioning him here again. Orndorff with a power slam again on Luger on the chair. The referee allowing it to happen. Orndorff picking up Luger. Wait a second, here comes a pile driver, and it's on the chair, and he nails him. We're gonna have a new U.S. champion. Orndorff with a pile driver on the chair, the referee allowing it to happen, goes for the cover. New champion, 1, 2, and no, a kick out. Orndorff shocked. Luger, don't ask me how he did it. Kicks out. Orndorff staying on top of Luger. Luger needs to mount some offense here for a comeback, or he will lose his title. And the big boot takes Luger down. I can't believe he didn't have him pinned there with that pile driver on the chair, but Luger fighting for everything he can. Luger is fighting his heart out. And a back body drop by Orndorff, who's dominating this match. And Orndorff is a former world champion. Goes for another schoolboy, but again, Luger makes it to the ropes. And now Luger coming back with a big forearm splash. Luger working the neck of Orndorff. The fans trying to rally behind Luger. But Orndorff sweeps the leg and takes Luger down. Orndorff has that chair again, but Luger with a stiff right hand knocks the chair out. Orndorff again with a clothesline. The referee discarding that chair. And wait, Arn and Tully working over Luger. Arn throws Luger back into the ring. Orndorff. Luger's out on his feet. Luger can barely stand. Orndorff measuring him. A reversal by Luger. Somehow, the momentum shifts. Luger has Orndorff and suplexes him back into the ring. Luger feeling that the fans have risen. Luger with a big punch to the side of the neck. Has Orndorff. Going for a clothesline, missed. Orndorff takes him down with a slam. Orndorff picks up Luger. Has him again. This is the third power slam of the contest if he hits it. And he does. Luger and Tully and Arn telling Orndorff to go for the cover. Orndorff has Luger, the second pile driver of the contest. Oh, and he nails him. Luger kicked out of the first on the steel chair. Can he kick out of another one? Orndorff goes for the cover. Referee counts 1, 2, 3. And Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff has dominated the total package and has won the NWA United States Heavyweight Championship. Fans, Mr. Wonderful has made his impact here in the National Wrestling Alliance. And Orndorff and Flair have Luger and Sting next week at Clash of the Champions Miami Mayhem. Until then, we'll see you at the matches. Goodbye, everybody.
We'll be right back.